Thanks for keeping it here at midday. Veterinarian David Graff joins us to take your questions. 365-9999 if you have a question. I believe it's Charles we have on the phone with our first question. Go ahead.
Yes, humans can get West Nile from mosquitoes. Is that something that you should be worried about your pets?
I haven't seen any cases of that in dogs or cats, and it isn't well documented in dogs and cats. So it's probably not something that we worry about.
Are there diseases that are spread from bugs that can then be passed on to humans?
Absolutely. The most common in cats is a rickettsial condition that causes a contagious anemia. And the name of the condition is feline infectious anemia, and it's caused by a mycoplasma type it's a non-bacteria, non-viral organism that lives in the cell.
Sure. And
it can be transmitted by fleas.
Okay.
Did I say ticks? By fleas.
By fleas.
By fleas. And of course, ticks can transmit tick-borne diseases such as Rocky Mountain spotted fever, Lyme disease, and Ehrlichia are probably the three biggest ones. We worry about those in dogs more that get ticks.
So it is possible, but not every disease that you can get from an insect can go between the two.
And of course, mosquitoes transfer heartworms to both dogs and cats. Okay.
Something to be wary of, for sure.
Right.
Patty's on the line with our next question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a 5-year-old miniature schnauzer, and she constantly chews her paws.
Yeah. Well, that could be a lot of things. It could be an infection of the toenail skin around the toenails. It could be an allergy to the grass that she's walking in. We see a lot of that in the summertime. It could be a yeast infection if the skin has turned brown. Licking could cause a proliferation of normal yeast cells that can take normal skin and turn it into a yeast infection. So you probably need to have your veterinarian check on that, because there's probably no one piece of advice that I can give you, because there's several different things that can cause your dog to lick.
Something you want to check.
But I've got to tell you, it's a very common thing for dogs to be licking their feet.
It wouldn't just be a bad habit. There's probably something that's
It could be that too, but the first thing we'd look for is a skin problem.
Introduce us to our pet you brought with us today.
This is Hilary. Hilary is a 1-year-old spayed female. She's from Cedar Rapids Animal Control, and she's really being a good girl.
She's just hanging out.
Yeah.
She loves attention, loves the scratching, and yeah,
she'd make somebody a really good home.
Fantastic. Again, that's Hilary. If you're interested in adopting her, just give Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control a phone call. Dr. Graff, thanks so much for coming in today. We appreciate it. And coming up tomorrow, our financial expert will get us in the holiday spirit with some tips on how to save on your holiday shopping this year. Stay with us here on your 24-hour news source, KCRG-TV 9.